Hey guys, this is Mainak, your civil bro. So today we are going to go through the third part or the third lecture of the course on the building estimation. The first part we had told you about the course, and in the second part we had dealt with excavation and also prepared Excel sheet. I'll give the you can watch the video of the earlier two parts and see the video, and also the study materials were there in the link, so you can download those study materials and watch the previous two videos if you haven't watched them. Okay, so we'll continue. The next thing which we're going to do is the footing PCC. So the footing PCC is basically we had shown the pictures. I had shown you the pictures of footing PCC. You can see this is a footing, and the excavation is done. The PCC is being done and rods are being laid out. Okay, the reinforcement case. So this is the footing PCC. It is done below the footing. It is done minimum 75 and some cases 100 also, depending on your design or the drawing. So we'll see the drawing here. You can see here the PCC. You can see 100 sand filling is there and 175 PCC is there. So here this before this footing PCC we can also add the sand filling, because we have to also consider that. So earthwork, there will be more earthwork. We maybe will add more cells afterwards. So we'll just add number two, and you can what you can do is copy this Control plus C and Control plus V, and this make this two, and I'll just make this as sand filling, because there is some sand filling also before the PCC. So why not just do it also? Okay, sand filling. So the sand filling, and you can just use the wrap text option if you have just want to accommodate it, just extend it, sand filling. So here now sand filling will go 2.1, and it is for foundation, right? Sand filling required in other parts as well. We'll deal with it later. For foundation, F1, F2, F3, and F4, and all the length and breadth and height will just height will not copy, length and breadth will copy. So this is artwork, and the amount of artwork which has been done, the sand filling has to be done in that part, so that will be remain the same. And in this height option, as you can see in the drawing, uh, the sand filling is 100 so 100 sand filling will be done. So I'll just give this height as 0.1 meter, and the point one, if you can just drag it. So point one will be the case here, and this things you can copy, or I can just say equals to and enter, and then you can drag it down and it will come. So this also you can just instead of copying directly, you can also select this, enter, and then uh, drag it down like this. And here also I'm just deleting to show the effect here. Equals to, can just do this, enter, and then you can drag it down or double click in this corner. So this will be the case here, and here you can just what you can do, you can just drag it down like this and delete this too, delete, and here also we can drag it down like this and delete this too. So sand filling for foundation has been done. If any other sand filling is required, we'll just deal with it later. We're looking at the foundation now. So the next part which we know is the your footing PCC. So plain cement concrete PCC, as you can see in the drawing, 1:4:8, 75 below every footing, and it will be the extended portion. The amount of sand filling or excavation which you have done, the breadth, it will be the same. So here we'll just copy this sand filling part and paste it here, and this will be number three, and this will be your PCC, and now this will be 3.1, and this will be obviously this PCC is also for foundation. Other parts of PCC required, we'll deal with it later. Now this we'll just copy it here, F1, F2, F3, and then this portion equals to, will give this one, and this is the same, and we'll also copy it up to here, and both of them will copy it up to here. So as you can see, everything is copied here. Now this will be 0.75, 75 PCC, and we'll copy up to here. This also will simply take this same value and copy it up to here, and this also Just drag it down, and we'll drag it down this also. Delete these two cells. Now you can see easily we have made PCC for foundation. Now PCC will be in other places as well, but we'll go serial by just we're going moving from the foundation, and as we go up, we'll add more. Now the next thing which you see is this footing RCC, right? Footing RCC. Now RCC will just give one common column, common heading, which is RCC. Every RCC will be included in that. So 4, and we'll just give here RCC. So RCC will just give here 4.1, and this RCC will be for foundation, right? We copy this, paste it here, and RCC for foundation F1, F2, F3. Just copy it here. Now, in this RCC, it will not be the same as the artwork. It will be, as you can see, the artwork, it is this, we have added 0.2 for, this length and breadth. What we'll do is just copy it here. We'll just copy it here. And in this, we'll just don't need this 0.2 because whatever is the size of the footing, exact same RCC will be required. So our footing is the shape of your cube, or so it is not a slope footing. If it is slope footing, we have to apply the formula of the slope footing and calculate. So here we have a normal footing here, cubical. So I'll just show you the footing. Those who don't have downloaded the CAD file, you can see this is normal shape footing. Length into breadth into height will get the area of the footing. It's pretty easy, right? So height also, height of the footing, you can see 1.5, we have done this, all these things, but here there will be separate height for F1, F2, F3, right? So we'll just see the footing details here, and the height, depth, every depth is 300 mm. So here we'll just do here 0.3, and 0.3 depth is for F1, F2, F3. All the footings have depth 0.3 only, and these numbers are the same. So we'll just copy the numbers from above, enter, and double click in the corner. You give us the results. It will multiplication. So just drag it down and also drag it down, and simply select this 4 cells and delete. Click on delete. This things will be deleted. So we have done this part. We have done the excavation, putting RCC, putting putting PCC, and also before the sand filling, and then putting RCC, and then there is your column up to plinth level, okay, and then there is the this backfilling. So we can do this column up to your plinth level, right? So we'll do this 4.2, and here we'll just write here. Okay, you can just copy this, copy. So why are doing this column up to plinth level, not for the entire structure? Because when you give rates, it is easy. So suppose you want to find the rates up to the plinth level first. Usually we do that, and then from the plinth level to the first level, like it for one floor and then for another floor. So if you do it separately, then you can just it is easy to calculate the rates. So that's why we are doing like this. Okay, for column up to length. Now let's see drawing how I can just wrap the text here. Okay, and just make sure you have enough space for it. So let's see in the drawing how many types of columns you have. You can just see in the diagram here. So we have only one type of columm and one type of reinforcement, C1 here, and C1 size is 300 into 300. So what we're going to do first, we have one type of column, C1, right? It's good for us. And this length, breadth, and height. So first we give the breadth and the height 0.3 into 0.3. Okay. And the number of columns, we'll just do it here, check it here. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 number of columns are there. So we'll just put 8 here. Okay. And here for the length, you can just change it for the length, or what you can do, length and breadth, we'll just I'll just put it here 0.3, and in the height we'll just put the height of the, this column. So height of the column, how to do it? It's very pretty easy. Just to look at the structural drawing, everything will be given. So now this portion which is inside the footing we already have considered, and this portion below and from the plane beam we will consider in the plane beam itself. Okay, so when will we consider the plane beam, like in this diagram, we'll not deduct the column, we'll consider we take the total plane beam. So this particular a portion will be considered along with the beam. So what we'll do, where we'll take the footing size as is equals to, it will be, I'll just open the calculator to just show the reference. And when you have this other things, different sizes, you can take an average also. So it will be footing size will be 1.5 meter. Okay, sorry, the height is 1.5 meter to ground level minus the footing size, footing depth, it is the 0.3 meter. Okay, so and which equals to 1.2 meters, right? 1.2 meters plus plus your 0.45 meter up to the plinth level, and one which is equals to 1.65. And let's see the plinth beam. So the plinth beam sizes are both the plane beam sizes are 300. So we'll just deduct minus 0.3. So it is 1.35. So if we take 1.35 height, then we'll consider from this portion to this portion below the beam. So like this you need to take, and if you have different sizes, then you have to go with different sizes as well. So our particular height in this is 1.35. So you have to take 1.35 meter here, and again, as you know, just drag it below, select this two and delete. So this is the column up to plinth level, 0.98 count, or 0.98 cubic meters of this concrete quantity, RCC concrete quantity is required in this particular column up to plinth. Okay, so then comes your after this comes your backfilling and this plinth beam RCC and this. So both these two will do in the next video and next lecture. Till then, you keep on practicing, and if you have any doubt regarding this, just you can just ask me in the comments below. I'll make sure I'll try to answer that for you. And if you want to join this this course on this Tekla Structural Designer, which is on Udemy, you can join that by using the link in the description. Already a lot of students have joined it, and it is a certificate course. And if you're interested in building design, it will be good for you. Okay, thanks. Keep learning. Bye bye.